What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another FUT draft challenge. Today, I believe I am challenging you guys, right? And I think Skills is about to bring some career mode back and the draft challenges in general are just not really, it's not that they're not working. I love the challenge aspect against AA, but with Gamescom coming up next week, I'm going to have to pre-record videos and with Skills doing career mode, I don't know when we're going to fit them in together. So the challenges for today onwards are going to be against you. So what I want you to do that, guys, is just tweet me or Instagram DM me your best challenge out of the 3 attempts. Same rules as always. You know, we're going to pick whatever the challenge theme is. We'll give no points for the next few challenges, and I'll explain why in a second. But yeah, that's where we're at. So if you guys are enjoying the content, drop a thumbs up on the channel. If you can't wait for FIFA 20, hit that sub button, hit that bell notification to make sure that yeah, when we get when a video goes live, you get notified to not miss out on any videos. So today, guys, and for the next few days, what we're gonna do is a draft themed based on a card stat. And the first card stat, as you can tell by the title, is going to be the fastest possible FUT draft challenge. So the rules are quite simple. You must always take the fastest player, irrelevant of what position they go into, whether they fit you for chemistry or not. And then the good drafts are determined by whether or not you can then develop those 23 fast players into a 100 chemistry or high rated team. And we'll see who can get the best between you and I. So obviously in an example like this, Gareth Bale and Arjen Robben both have 95 pace. So I would get to choose between the two of them. I'm going to choose Robben, of course. And then over the course of the next few days, we'll do the best physical, the best shooting, and the best defending. I might not do the best dribbling and best passing. Instead, we might replace that with the tallest draft, the shortest draft, and the strongest weak foot draft. So, you know, we'll take all of the best weak foot players and convert those into drafts. I know you guys have been asking for a few different draft types, and I'm going to give them to you now this week. And you'll kind of see why I typically steer clear of them, because just generally, even though you ask for them a lot, people don't watch them a lot. And so I've got to go, you know, based off of the content that people actually want to watch rather than what people ask for. It's the same thing back in the day last year and the year before. People always used to ask for Ruin Around Him back. Bring back Ruin Around Him, man. That was like always the best video. And those comments would have hundreds, sometimes thousands of thumbs up. And I'd be like, damn, people really want to watch Ruin Around Him. And then nobody would turn in to watch it. And so I was like, okay, so people don't really want to watch Ruin Around Him. They just think they want to watch it until it shows up and then they're not interested. And so I feel like that's this very similar scenario. Ooh, wow, Enquiries with 98 pace coming in nicely there. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll give this week with these. Oh, that's nice. DePaul. It doesn't link with anyone. We've got so much randomness in this draft so far. Yeah, we'll get the different draft types in there. And we'll see. We'll let you guys judge by the amount you like the video and by the amount that you watch the video. How on earth have we managed to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different leagues from our first 7 cards? This is going to be nigh impossible to put together. Is that another different league? It is. However, we can link Delict to Arjen Robben, which gives us a little bit of... Oh, that Maldini is humongous for us. All right, there we go. Yeah, Maldini coming in hot there with some pace. Very nice. And then Kere comes in as well. So we'll swap those two around. And we'll swap those two around. We're on 60 chemistry. We're about to get some chem boost, though. Maldini is obviously going to link to the fastest goalkeeper, which is Onana, who also strong links to Delict. So that's really nice for chemistry. So that's our first set picked. We can't really do much more than what we've got going on here. I wonder if swapping Salah around is going to give us a chem boost. It doesn't. But the reserves and the bench, they're going to be very, very interesting. So we get 98 pace Jadon Sancho, who, interestingly enough, does work for us. He links to Arjen Robben, which is obviously absolutely fantastic. Does Salah give us chem boost? No, he doesn't. He does give us a little bit of rating. So hopefully a nice, good striker to go in there. Ooh, 99. Oh, Mane would have been perfect. He would have linked with Sané, and then we would have put Salah out front. Dembele is not terrible. The Frenchman initially and immediately gives us 1 chem point boost. There's Mbappe with 96 pace. That takes up to 72 chemistry. We can link Mbappe to Kere. That takes up to 74 chemistry. That's not bad. It gets Kere a lot more chem, which is what the benefit is there for us. All right, 60 pace, 77, 79 pace of Gale Clichy. Doesn't really help out all that much. And then the last reserve pick, 92 pace of Thiago Mendes, which again is actually super helpful if the game wants to go through, because he soft links into Mbappe in there, which gets another nice little chem boost. So we're not in a bad spot right now. Mbappe is a bit frustrating. If we could get a left-sided, like left-wing Neymar, would obviously be absolutely perfect. So the next goalkeeper that we're going to get is going to be 56 Szczesny. He doesn't link to anyone. I'm really happy with the backline. The backline's on perfect chemistry. Next up, we have got... That would have been super nice to get Cannavaro in there, but we're going to have to take Alexandro on the 86 pace. He, again, is not going to be able to get into the team. Next up, Robertson. Okay, lesson learned. For the next draft, we're going to take a fullback formation. Fullbacks, obviously, are going to come out thick and fast with lots of pace over centre-backs. It's going to be forcing our hand a little bit. We get Sulejmani coming in hot there. I don't think we're going to be able to do all that much with putting this together as far as a fast team goes. That doesn't make any difference either. Yeah, we need a real good striker. We get Vinicius Jr., who doesn't hurt chemistry per se. Mbappe gives us a little chem point there. And then last but not least, we've got to take Coutinho. Which again doesn't particularly help very much. We've got a bit of rating out of that. We get another little chem point there. I don't think I could do much more. Because of the two out of position guys, that's what's kind of really costing me a lot of chemistry. And because of the fullbacks as well, it's costing me quite a lot of chemistry. So other than putting Sané on there, so our first draft, I think that's the best I can do, guys. I mean, we can't link anyone to Saul. Salah can go in there, but Sancho and Robben are obviously in a good spot. Coutinho up there, we can't really change. Again, the only thing we can do is put him in there and him in there and then put Saul. That only takes us to 81 chemistry. So I think the way we had it is probably... That also only takes us to 81 chemistry. So yeah, it seems like 81 is the best that we're going to be looking at. So manager here, French league manager obviously would be ideal, and we get one as well. It takes us up to 84. Brazilian up to 84. German up to 84. So there you go. My first draft there, guys. Could we have etched an extra chem point here or there out of this? Maybe so. In fact, let's have a look at taking Mbappe out and putting Alexandro in. Although that's going to devastate Kera's chemistry. It remains the same. It just remains the same. There's no benefits in there in any way, sadly. So yeah, we get an 84 chem, 91 rated as our first draft. Let's move on to a second. All right, guys, here we go with draft number 2. Let's hope we can get 100 chemistry on this one. As I said, as I promised, we are going to go with a 4-back formation. And we're going to take that Iron Robin again. Not bad. If we could get, you know, a Lewandowski, it's probably not going to happen. Oh, God. Diamante. He actually used to have a really good card, ooh, what, 3-4 years ago. that was nice and usable. And we're going to get Ciro Immobile in there as well. So the Italians linking is not too bad to start things off with. And we're likely going to take, Douglas Costa or El Shaarawy. We'll obviously go with El Shaarawy. Because he strong links into Ciro Immobile. So for chemistry, this is much, much better. And Gaia is not going to be too bad either. Let's hope that we get the right midfielder. Battery is low. Where is my... There it is. Right, what do we get here? So we get Alwar on 87 pace. Is going to have to be taken. He doesn't fit with anyone at the moment. And our next midfielder is going to be Wagstaff with 84 pace. So that's really not ideal, to say the least. Dumfries works, though. Soft links to Robin. That gets them both up to 7 chem. That's really nice. And Maldini is coming in clutch yet again. I'm really enjoying the players we're getting. Delict would have been perfect because of the strong link. Van Dijk's not exactly terrible. He's still soft links to Dumfries, which is good. And then in goal, we can't, man. How perfect would that be? 65 speed on Sirigu, 65 speed on Trap. Although Lloris is very good as well. The fact, do you know what? We're like pretty much one centre midfielder away from completing this whole setup. Kylian Mbappe it will be. The French striker is phenomenal for chemistry there as well. Although, if we put the Italian in there, that gives us a bonus 5. And that is not bad again, really. I mean, this is already way better chemistry. Way better. Next up, Oblak 55 pace. So either Inaki Williams or Vinicius Jr. I'm going to go with Vinicius Jr. because we can link him to Gaia if we get the other midfielders and attackers that would allow us to pop him in there. That's tough. Luis Figo would just be absolutely perfect. How much bonus chem would he give us? 3, 4, 7. He'd give us 7. He'd put us up to 94 chemistry. Sadly, we have to take Bamba, which actually might still give us a chem boost. It does. There you go. So Dumfries not quite on that perfect chem. But that takes up to 90 chemistry now. And a decent rating as well. Jesus Navas is not ideal. But must be taken. We kind of need a good Spanish centre-back. Rafa's going to come in, is pretty useless. His goalkeeper, excuse me, could be quite big. 65 Sirigu, 65 Benitez. Now, Sirigu doesn't give or reduce any chemistry. He would still get perfect chemistry off of Maldini. Van Dijk needs one more link to go up to 10 chem and wouldn't get that. And losing one wouldn't be too much trouble either. And Benitez would only give us one chem link. But we are one French league player away. So yeah, putting him in, it gives us a little bit on rating, but that's all. I wonder if now putting Hugo Lloris into the team somewhere else could be useful. It can't be. So we can use Vinicius Jr. We lose Chem until we get La Liga midfielders. This is probably the best we're going to get. I'm wrong. This is literally the best that we're going to get. Although now we lose chemistry because Van Dijk takes that chem point away. So Lloris pops us back up to 92 chemistry. That's tough. Lala's so good, but so wrong. I'll swap those two around and put Sirigu in there. And then put Semedo in there. That only takes us to 88. Jesus Navas takes us to 89. It's just not enough. It's just not enough. So 92 is where we're at. Not bad so far, though. I thought that Lala would be a big influence, but I guess not. Antonio Valencia coming in for the next pick. Again, doesn't really help us all that much. A French right mid is what we need. A Patrick Vieira is exactly what we need. There we go. That is it. We just need one manager. Interestingly enough as well, we're now in a position where we can use Vinicius Jr. and Doumbia. Not that it would help. It would give us a little chem boost. We get Nani or Rodrigo or Kyle Walker. I guess we take Nani. So if I put Doumbia up front and Vinicius Jr. at left mid, we gain 3 chem points on Gaia. We lose 3 chem points on the striker. So we're still in the same position. Other than that, it's all about rating with the pace here. So 390 pace players will take Nani. I'm actually blown away by this draft. This was definitely a lot more challenging. Come on, pop me up to a 9-1. Not quite a 9-2, but if I don't get a manager here that works, I'll be blown away. There you go, Premier League manager. We get, guys, a 191 with our second draft. And that, taking only the fastest possible players that we could even take, is brilliant. I find that this is even a draft that I would just use to use. It's that good. With some phenomenal players on the bench with Vinicius Jr., Ian Robben, Dumfries and Navas. With a great lineup anyway. You know, Mbappe and Aouar are brilliant. That back line is absolutely spectacular. Patrick Vieira in the middle of the park as well. That's a great draft. Let's move on to our third and final attempt. All right, guys, into the third draft we go. I cannot see us getting better than that. That was... everything just kind of fell into place there. And I'm going to go with the... maybe the 5-back. I'm going to need wingers as well. We're going to go with a 4-4-1-1. Not, for me personally, a formation I particularly care about. Oh, that's heartbreaking as well. Having to take Jose Calle on there is trouble. It would have been nice to have that Bobby Moore in there. But such is life. Instead, we get Marcus Rashford going in there as well. In at that centre-forward role. Diaby to go in there. I can already feel like this draft's just not going to cut the mustard. Oh, Wijnaldum's not too bad, though. Obviously, with Van Dijk almost likely to be one of our better players. And Paul Pogba coming in hot there as well, which is very nice. He doesn't quite link to Rashford, although we can put Rashford at centre-forward, which would work very well. And we have to pass up on Ryan Giggs. The fact that we've already passed up on Bobby Moore and Ryan Giggs is a little bit sad. It's testing me here, I tell you what. Having to ignore Diego Godin for Manolas is another one that just doesn't feel very nice. Although, John Stones, very nice. Or we could take Sergio Ramos. I think John Stones is going to be the paramount because Kyle Walker pops quite a lot. Would be a good option. Nope, it's going to be Dumfries yet again. We can put Wijnaldum out there on that right-hand side, though. Jordi Alba's going to come in here as well, which is sad that we couldn't link anyone in there. And then for goalkeeper speed, Zuet at 57. Again, isn't terrible. Isn't the worst thing in the world. All right, we've got a few more picks. Lewandowski. Oh, 98. How is it that I never see these two cards Lewa or Hazard, yet they come at the same time. I mean, it doesn't bother me. It's almost a win. That Eden Hazard card is really, really nice to put in there. He works very, very well. And we're also going to have to take Thovan with 92 pace, who soft links to Paul Pogba, which is, again, a nice win. Next up on the board, we got 96 pace Gareth Bale, which doesn't really help us all that much. And then 90 pace Nani, which really doesn't help us all that much. And then 94 Mohamed Salah, that helps us an incredible amount. We're so close to so much. And yet we have so little. If I could just get... Honestly, Virgil van Dijk would be amazing here. He'd soft link Dumfries, soft link the goalkeeper. He'd link into Pogba and Stones. I could strong link him to Wijnaldum, of course. 54, 65, 60. So we've got either Lopez or Gunok. I'm going to take Lopez, the Portugueser. He's just going to give us a better chance longer term. And Grimaldo is going to have to be the one for us there as well. Although, putting Grimaldo into the team isn't necessarily a terrible thing. And we've got to take the Costa there as well. Yeah, this we're not going to be able to get the chemistry here. Again, it has to kind of like fall into place. You know, all of the right things have to kind of like fall at the right time. And this one, sadly, just isn't. We're just way, way off the mark with any kind of chemistry. So my previous draft is going to be the draft to beat, guys. Are you going to be able to beat it? Yes or no? As I said before, tweet me. We don't even care about that one. What was it? A 191? So a 191 for me, my best out of 3. Tweet me your best out of 3. Don't cheat. Don't do 4 or 5 because you're just playing yourself. You're just cheating yourself. So tweet me what you can get, guys. This is going to be the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.